So hi guys, Real Estate Junkie here. Welcome to today's YouTube video. So everybody basically knows that buying real estate from the regular land trader is no go area in Nigeria right now. It's such a bad idea. People who you call the Omonile in Lagos, and then in Port Harcourt, the Wenis, people who own the land, especially if you're not developing immediately, if you're not a developer, that you're not buying in large amounts of quantity to resell later to people who want to buy for investment purpose. If you're not building your house immediately, like you're not buying immediately to start building immediately, please don't do it. It's bad business. One of the reasons why you're advised is because basically when you buy properties from the regular land traders, you tend to make a lot of court cases unless you get a very genuine family, which the ability to do that in Nigeria is very slim, like really tiny. So if you ask me, it is best you do not, so you don't have issues fighting for landed property with other persons who have paid in money to a family account, and then the family have sold the property to different individuals, and you cannot hold anybody accountable because they have nothing to lose. They don't have a brand to protect. They don't have anything to protect. So you're basically on your own when you buy from regular land traders. So that's why it's advised not to, and that's why it is a generally bad idea to buy from the regular land traders. So that brings me to today's topic. Because of the fact that we cannot buy from regular land traders, people fall back to buying from real estate company. Now, how do you know which real estate company is a genuine real estate company, and then you should go ahead and have your investment transactions with them? It's such a good thing to buy from a real estate developer or a real estate company, but the twist is that there are no regulatory bodies that have to regulate the activities of real estate companies in Nigeria. That is where we have a minus. However, there's Nigerian Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, but that's not a regulatory body because they have limitations to what they can do. They can't really look into the operations of these companies to know if they are really delivering on what they have promised people. I am not saying that Redan is not government recognized, but they are an association, and as such, they do not owe any individual the responsibility to follow up on the activity of individual real estate companies to be sure that they deliver on the promises that they made to you, who is the investor. Why Redan is relevant? Redan owes you no responsibility. So this brings us to a very serious situation because you do not have the ability to know a verified real estate company that has the standard to operate here in Nigeria. So what do? One of the first questions to ask when you're trying to invest in real estate in Nigeria is to ask if the company is duly registered. Fraudulent organizations tend to run away from these processes. They tend to shy away because while we agree that the process is tedious and is rigorous, this process helps to expose their true nature. You know that, okay, these people, what they are doing, they don't have the right documents, they've not really gone through all that they have to get the approvals before they can start as a real estate development company. So when companies say they do not have as little as documentation, registered documentation from Corporate Affairs Commission, please run away. That's number one red flag. Number two thing to ask is, what is the pedigree of the board of directors or the chief executive officer? The integrity of any real estate company is a reflection of its management. If the company is not willing to share with you the profile of their directors or the profile of the chief executive officer, then my brother and sister, please pause on that real estate investment decision. The profile is what a good company should leverage on to seek your buying decision and help you or encourage you do business with the brand, because the people who are part of the management team have what it takes, because you've really seen their profile. You've seen that they have proven track record of having things to do in the real estate industry or other things they have achieved over a period of time, or things that they are currently achieving. With this, you tend to know that you're no longer dealing with just a company, but with faces, because you could identify them, because you know that these are people who have something to lose. Number three is extensive digital presence. I'm very much aware that a lot of persons have been defrauded by investing in real estate companies that have good digital presence, but then they're out there to use that particular factor to scam you. So you believe in the fact that they're always present online, and then because there's social proof, you tend to just invest in them, and then they take your money and they do not do that which they promise they will do, which is also part of the fraud in real estate industry right now. So this brings me to number four, which is a very important factor. if they have a digital presence, is there social proof? Social proof means that there are people who you're seeing their faces, they're not faceless. People who have bought there and they have good things to say about the company. Clients review are very critical in real estate industry. So if there are not such persons who are saying good things about the company, it is not ideal for you to continue a transaction or have a transaction with such company, so that you don't see yourself jumping into fire. And please do not be tricked into believing testimonials that are objective, testimonials that have been cooked, testimonials that are based on sentiment or something. Do your due diligence. Get a realtor who can help you and who you trust enough to handle your real estate investment portfolio. The next thing on my list is, are the title documents readily available for citing? Some persons will tell you, it has governor's consent, it has this one, it has the other one, it has deed, it has registered survey and all of that. We know what we do, okay? I'm a realtor. But the thing is this, a company that has the right title document will not have to conjure you or try to compel you to forget about seeing the document and then trusting them as a brand. They'll be so willing to show you that, we have our document, we have done our due diligence, so you're buying into the right property. Come and verify from the title document that we have obtained. So when a company comes up with, our document is off limit, we've acquired the documentation, but it's not available for citing, wrong. The next question you should have yourself answered before you invest into any real estate investment option is to ensure that, is there any development or construction going on in the estate where you intend to plug in your money? I know that we also encourage as realtors for you to actually buy off plan, for you to actually buy into the early stage when there's not so much. If you're buying into the early stage, be sure to do your due diligence that this company, I have somebody I trust, I have done my due diligence, so their profile is good, directors are good, and they have something to lose against the money I want to bring to them. Okay, if you do not have all this sorted out, or you're not satisfied within your conscience that these people, they can actually deliver on what they have promised, please don't go and put your money in off-plan projects or projects that are just at the early stage, because your money is supposed to be, according to the real estate progression, part of the funds injected into the project to enable the project have progression. However, you have to have a certain level of trust in the brand for you to be able to be part of the off-takers. That's what it is called, off-takers. Now, if you're not part of the off-takers and there have been people who are buying, of course, you know that there have been consistent patronage in the industry right now. People are opening up companies as developers and people are buying as investors. So for someone who's trying to invest into a place that okay, the products have been in the market for some time now, go and see, is there construction activity? Are they putting in money that they have gotten from other persons in this place to at least develop the property? If there's no such thing as construction, there's no layout, there's no nothing, they're just taking your money, we will do. When you know that you're not the first person who's buying, you're not the off-taker, please flee. What should happen ideally is that if it is a startup, okay, and you believe in maybe the GMD, the CEO, or the board, you can actually invest in them, because yes, you have trust in those people, you have trust that they have something to lose. However, what should really happen is that when they have money from off-takers, they use that fund to deploy infrastructure to increase the value of the property. If you see a startup or a real estate company selling or focusing on just sales and not focusing on channeling the money gotten from sales to developing the property so that it can have more value, please do not plug your money in such kind of investment. That's like tying your money down. As you develop that keen interest to invest in real estate, I would like to encourage you, it doesn't hurt or it doesn't cost so much to get a lawyer to do the proper due diligence for you in any company you intend to buy into. However, I help you make the best real estate investment decisions in Nigeria. Like, I have the best properties you can buy in and have returns on investment within the period of time I am certain they will have, and I can help you build a fantastic profitable portfolio. Please give me a call, leave your comments below. I look forward to seeing you again on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Cheers.